Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you a little midday Monday, a little after 12. I apologize. I was trying to see if I get a couple more baseball lines up for spring training. So I'm sorry for that. I'm like, what the heck? I can't get any spring training lines. Anyway, like, subscribe, ring the bell. Facebook, YouTube, Picks, Parlays, and Free Picks. Say hello. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Free Picks are up there as well. Come give me a follow. Say hello. And again, if you're watching on one of the podcast forms, obviously it's after the fact. So, well, I say welcome to you. If you ever want to get into the comment side of things, you come to the live show. It's real simple. Live show it up. Let's go. Spotify, iHeart, you know where all the where you could find it all. I'm not gonna. We're already behind the 8 ball, so let's get into what everybody wants to talk about. Let's go. Recap action yesterday. What's there to say? 4-2 in spring training. Wonderful. We'll take a nice plus 235 there with our spring training. And we'll get to today's lone pick. The lone pick in the show. Yesterday we go 1-1 in NBA. 34-42. Down some money there. No hockey. And college basketball. Wonderful. When do I guess I hear? You knew the day was going to be bad when we started off with Michigan State plus 4.5. So we end up 5-6 in the free pick video, 8-8 in the premium plays. That's just what's there to say? What's there to say about our basketball this month? It's been a little rough to say the least. Today's picks. Spring training, we'll start there. One game, Cubbies plus 133. NBA, one game. I did this on the P&P free pick video yesterday. Cavaliers, they were 6. It's staying at 6. I don't know what it is right now. We could look up a little live action, I guess, to see what the number is. Maybe a 6.5 out there. Either way, give me Cleveland here. Toronto in a back-to-back. Cavs trying to get right. And college hoops, let's go Northwestern plus 6. Drake plus the 3. I know people are going to run. You want to take and I said this was on last night's show too, so hopefully you caught a little late night money there. I know it's easy, looks easy. We run to take Maryland here, right? 6.5 point home fave over a ranked team. The unranked is sitting at a 70% clip. I just couldn't pull the trigger on this one, and obviously I went opposite here. I bet Northwestern yesterday at 6.5. Northwestern has actually won 5 road games in the Big Ten. You know, Ohio State, Wisconsin, Nebraska, Indiana, Michigan State. You lost to Illinois. You covered that 7.5. You lose by 4. You didn't cover against Iowa or Michigan. They've won a little bit on the road. Maryland, you look at the record, like, oh, besides the fact that they have one road win. Again, they're home today, but let's not be fooled with Maryland. And I say college basketball, we see the teams winning on the road, right? That's a big thing with me. It's tough to win if take that home dog. Tough to just win on the road. I got a team that nobody really respects that is 6-3 on the road, and I'm getting 6.5 points, and they've covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these games, 7 other 9 games. I'll take a shot. And Drake, the Bulldogs. This is a spot they already beat. One, it's for the top seed here in Missouri Valley. Both these guys are like 15-3, whatever they are in conference. Drake beat them 86-61 last time they played. So, yeah, little revenge spot. You want to grab that angle? I understand it. Do I like it? Not particularly. I think Drake is the better team here. So I'll take a little bully Bulldogs against the Braves here. Let's get to the comments. Probably a few. So we started late. Jesse Shule going with the Red Dawn play again. Only Higgs will know what I'm talking about. The Red Dawn play. I got to figure this one out. Who's the Red Dawn? It's got to be Michigan. Wolverines. That's my guess on the Red Dawn play against Wisconsin. It's a shame if nobody knows what that is. Are we that old now? Michigan. Yeah, he's. Speaking of Michigan, where's Tate the Great at? Penn State over Rutgers. Yes, I should have bet Penn State. I'm just struggling right now, Miz. I do like Penn State. Drake, yes. UCLA. I don't really hate UCLA, believe it or not. And Stanford. Yeah, especially when is T Money here came in. Is it's a no doubter. He said about taking Washington against Stanford. I mean, this game here, and it's 6.5. It was 5 last night. 6.5 now. 11 and 17 given buckets to 16 and 13. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong taking Washington today? Jake, I'm like Wichita State plus 6.5. The Orioles are spring training today. The spring training. What do we got for the O's here? I want to take the Tigers because I like the Tigers' young little squad. I saw this line go from 120 to 135, which I kind of turned me off of it on both ways there. So I wasn't loving that one. And Witchy shocker action. They got Memphis, right? No. Tulane. A little dog here, 6.5. I don't hate it. Again, as I was just saying about the Northwestern squad, we just covered some games on the road. So I could take a road dog here in conference play. Not gonna put up much of a fight. Michael, good morning. Walk this way. How is Tampa a dog against the Penguins? Good question. And the line's gone up. I guess the Penguins are the play there. See, I look at a game like that, walk this way. And what I want to say, hey, let's take Tampa Bay. They're minus 105, whatever. Or I'm going to take Pitt and say, why not lay a puck line for big plus money? Like I'm looking to do a puck line play here on that spot. I'm going to pull up to the see what the plus money puck line is on that one. If I could pull it up somewhere. Where are they? Tampa Bay and Penguins, 6 o'clock. There is a plus minus goal and a half. We got a plus $2. And I see some 225s. So I can take a plus 225 on that. I don't hate that one there. Ricketts in the house. Good morning. Golden Eagle. That's Sade. We can do a little Sade. And Golden Eagle, you're obviously new because I remember if you're going to Sade here. Smooth Operator. Still a great tune all these years later. Probably about 40 years now. Almost 40 years from Smooth Operator. Where was that? 85 maybe? It's a great tune. Sade, what a voice on her. Holy. All right, LeBron Anthony Davis still probable. That's probably why they are 4 against Dallas. I said last night I kind of liked Dallas in that spot, and I sort of like Denver here against the Clippers in a kind of a game where we got to walk our walk here. How good are we? We got Clippers coming in town. We got the Lakers with their guys coming in to face Dallas with their guys. But 4 is... I still like Dallas. Jesse Shule coming in already. Jesse Shule's soccer. The guy he's been right with the exception of a couple of red cards that cost him. Follow Jesse Shule. He's doing videos now too. He's on YouTube and Twitter. Good guy. Known him. Been on sites with Jesse a long time. Walk this way. Not on Illinois today against Ohio State. No, I couldn't do this one just because I don't want to lay. What's it, 3? It's up to, what was it, close at 4.5. I couldn't lay points on the road Number one, I don't want to lay points. I don't care how bad Ohio State's been; they've been brutal. So my initial is I want to take Ohio State, but I can't bet teams on bad losing streaks like that. It would have been Ohio State or nothing for me. Wow. Here's a blast from the past, Miss Danica. Where have you been, Miss Danica? Hope all is well. Haven't seen you in quite a bit. Quite a bit. Our favorite Canadian. Yeah, they are a dumpster fire. But, I'm. I try to just stick to things that have proven out long term, not just weekly or monthly or yearly, like just long laying on a road to conference play. Not what I want to do. Taking home dogs to conference play, sure. Taking road dogs to conference play, getting a couple points, absolutely. Fading the rankings all the time. This spot here, I'm telling you, Ohio State's winning this one. This is like Georgetown the other day here, Rick. Georgetown was playing, I think it was Providence or Butler. They were 5.5. They're on the road. So let's do Georgetown money line. Same spot here, Ohio State money line. I took the Thunder versus the Kings off a huge double overtime win over Clippers. That's good spot. Why wouldn't you get them in a good spot like that? Wichita State, I don't hate. I like that spot. 7-0 2 on the road. Yeah, they win on the road. They're good on the road. That's why I took Northwestern and Georgetown. Covering, yes. Michael knows. We had Michael brought up. He said, let's go. Let's go money line. Thoughts on Providence against Georgetown? Georgetown at home. I'm taking the points. Not laying on a road like that. Chris Tatum's in from Pine Bluff. Where you been, fella? It's been a minute. Good to see you. Just no SGA, no problem. No shots. SGA. Oh, who's that? SGA's for the Thunder. I got it. I was like, what are we doing here? I'm probably going to take Penn State. I see the line's coming down. I don't know. Yeah, it is coming down. That's people are going to bet Rutgers. So, Gabe doesn't show up on the weekends. He's out partying. He's a Jersey guy. Met him in the fan cave. And he's tuned into Rutgers. And he said the other day on here, watch out for Rutgers. Not the same team. Guy's hurt. And since then, I think they got one win. And they still pulled out a miracle at Wisconsin or something. But again, Rutgers is not a team I want to play on right now. Not a team I want to play on. They are 3-1 without SGA. All right. If he's at this line short, I like the Thunder even more, says Michael. All right. So this is definitely that Thunder action. Mike, I've stayed away from Maryland and Northwestern. Might try and catch a live number. It's worth a shot. I just, like I said, with if you liked Wichita today plus the points, you had to take Northwestern with the points. It's the same situation. I got Maryland team total over 67.5. I got to tell you, I'm hoping for an under there because I got Northwestern. So I don't want you guys scoring. Michael, no Hunter from Michigan. Whiskey is banned on the road. They're not terrible. They're 4-5 on the road. That is not as bad as some squads. It's not as bad as, say, Michigan on the road, who is 3-5. Let's see who they play on the road here. Last couple. OT loser at Nebraska, OT winner at Penn State. That was a back-to-back. So you won on the road at Penn State in overtime, and then you ran out of gas against Nebraska. I don't hate that one. You beat Ohio State. You lost by 17 to Maryland, and you lost by 3 at Northwestern. Is that a bad loss, losing at Northwestern? A scrappy bunch. I'd lean. I see Wisconsin. I just think under. So whiskey in the under would be a bad play for me. Would be my play there. Jesse Shule with his goal. I got to get some sound effects. I can use. Believe I got. Well, I don't know. I'm waiting for my new producer to call me here. It's been a week too. Apparently he's sick or something. I can go to some site and get a whole lot of sounds for free. Like I tell them what I want because they're part of whatever. I can get all different sound bites. I'd love to get the goal soundbite. We come in and play a soundbite of goal. It would be excellent. We could even get that. We could get excellent from the anyway. Mike, I want to take Buffalo today against UCLA. I want to take Buffalo today against UCLA. Second game in altitude off the Blowout loss versus SC, but I tried that with Utah. I just don't know. Yeah, I had I had Utah yesterday as well, and I get it taking Colorado. I don't know. I like UCLA. I said last time on the show I grabbed a little UCLA championship money there. The Atlanta Hawks ghost sniper. He's like in a little Atlanta against Brooklyn. Nice win in the first game after Cannon, their head coach. And I'm biased towards Brooklyn because I keep thinking these guys are going to step up and be like, wow, nobody wants to play with us. Let's prove something. Well, they didn't do that out of the gate. Do I want to lay 5 here? Not particularly. This goes to, I want to avoid this spot for them. I want to see the first game after somebody gets fired, everybody's pumped up. Yeah. And then I got a Brooklyn team coming off a bad loss. Maybe they feel, oh boy, we got to get our acts together here if we want to get paid or something next year. That would be a pass, or I got to take the dog there. I'll walk this way +$2. +$2 on that puck line. Penguins, I like it. No, I don't think so. Drake over and the Rangers money line. You want to go Drake over? I'm not going to hate it because I want Drake to score. And they put up an 80 spot on these an 80 spot on these guys last time, Erica. So yes, let's go Drake over. And the Rangers, I'm guessing this is Rangers on the ice laying 140 against the Kings, streaking Kings. You know I don't want to lay 140. I would rather do a puck line there. Or maybe you're talking Ranger baseball since it's preseason and you're taking them against the Cleveland Indians there. Again, I wouldn't mind not taking Texas. I can get behind Texas. Although I'm high on Cleveland. You know I'm high on that squad. Maurice, good Sunday. I took Indiana State -7.5. Here we go. That's it. I don't want to lay. I'm the other way. Give me Missouri State. I don't like Michigan. Siena +9. I could do that. Looks like a big number. I'll still take it though. I'll still take it. A little AA MAC action there. I'll take it. I know Iona's playing better. I like the points here. I'm thinking Evansville +10 against Illinois State. As I said, you like Indiana State, I'll take Missouri State. I'll take all of these conference dogs. And granted, they have not been winning. I mean, we're down for the month. It's been a 500 run the last 2 weeks. I'm still sticking to my guns. Here. I compare NBA bet and rush roulette. You don't know who's playing. NBA, if you want to bet NBA, I think you just go live. A lot easier than trying to do it hours out of the window. Ricketts, word on campus players are fighting with each other in the locker room and no real leadership. We have cash it, but stay away from me. What game is this? What game is this you're talking about here? Ricketts, what game is this? The Ohio State game? If that's Ohio State, it makes perfect sense. That's the reason why you don't play it. I mean, that's the word, but who knows? Maybe these guys are going to go out and be like, I want to score 50 today and try to transfer somewhere else. You know, it's just a stay away from me. T Money's in the house. Good afternoon, my friend. How are you today? I took Ohio State live money line. What's the score in that Ohio State game? Where's the OSU game? What do we got here for? Plus money, why not? I like I said, it would be Ohio State money line for me there if I had to do anything. Got a lot of Sunday action today. Well, we know you said last night that Washington is going to be a never in doubt bet for you, and Maryland is an automatic winner. I wrote those down last night. Team Money, you know I'm going to get that for you. Got any advice of basketball? That's all we got here, Trevor. Here we go. We got 2 games in the chat. Northwestern and Drake. Locking in with the Kings in the house. Good morning. I know you're on a UCF guy, but they won by 25. Central Florida, the Knights. I kind of like UCF a little bit. I go back old Knights. Actually, more when South Florida was better. The Bulls. Where's Central Florida? On the road, laying 13 at Tulsa. Yeah, they should crush Tulsa. I'm not getting involved in that though. You know, I can't lay that kind of number. Do I think they cover? Yes. Yeah. I mean, I had Florida Land the other day laying 12. So I don't not take favorites sometimes. But on the road, I don't want to lay it, even as bad as that squad is. Client play on Georgetown today. Yes, King D. We said it in the chat. We talked about it. Take Georgetown. 9-2 last 11 ATS. Chris Tatum got Trey over threes. What's the number on his over threes? What is it? We plus? We minus? How many has he got to make? Rangers are in a good place. Again, for that one, I don't want to lay 140 walk this way. And I got nothing on the ice today anyway. Best bet, Terps. -5.5. Lakers. Davis over 11.5 rebounds. Under a half for threes for Joker tonight against the Clippers. So you don't think Joker makes a three tonight? Penn State, okay, against Rutgers. And 6+ rebounds for Bridges of the Nets. That one I don't mind. I think the Nets are going to come out and play today. Drake moneyline and Washington moneyline. Well, we know Washington's a loser. They're getting 5 from Stanford. That is the absolute people get buried today on. The Terps I don't like. I'm on the other side of that, and I like Dallas. Someone just said that Davis is questionable. So again, here we are. We don't even know who's playing. Elliott's in the house. Jake Paul. Deb says, when you said you like Drake last night, I totally see why once I really dug into it. Yeah. You should. And it doesn't mean it's going to win. I mean, I have good reasons why I like a game and bet a game. And if that's all it took to win, I'd be in a house made out of money. It would be, it's a bunker of money. I'd have so much of it. But just that doesn't mean you win if you have some good information on something. Tampa Bay Lightning regulation. There you go. So someone was saying Rangers in here. I said, if you're doing Rangers, I don't lay 140. Elliott's a New York guy. He's saying take the Lightning here to get it done. And welcome, Jake Paul. What a joke. Yes, Ohio State. The Ohio State locker room's a mess. That's why you take a money line today, or just avoid it. Elliott saying hello to Ricketts. 17-9. Somebody's up 17-9. I don't know who, but Buckeyes are up 17-9. All right. Been all right, can't complain. Excellent, Elliott. Good to see you. We got baseball soon. Starting up a regular season. Walk us back. Agree, Higgs. I understand the method. It is, and again, the method to my madness, we lose. I'm losing right now. What am I going to do? We don't bet as much. Money management, we rein in the bets. We're going to lose a little bit. That's just life. That's just the way it goes. Late night money tonight, absolutely. That will be 12 a.m., 11 Central, 9 on the West Coast. It is back. Tonight we'll do some A-Sun again. I did A-Sun last night. I'll do it again today. Let me get through these last couple comments here. I'll bring up some. You know what? As long as we're just talking about real fast, let me just jump into the banners from yesterday here in the A-Sun. So I grabbed a couple of these at FanDuel last night. Houston 650, Euclid 1300, Baylor plus 17. So I grabbed, again, small money on these guys. Not much. I'm talking like 150. Short odds there. 150 a pop. I got my notes here for in case I do have them in the chat here too as well. But so the A-Sun kicks off Gulf Coast and Queens. I was thinking this line's gonna be around a pick'em. Who knows? I like Queens. Bellarmine is +3 against North Florida. I believe the OSPREYS here in North Florida. They're just coming in hotter. 6-2 last 8. Bellarmine's 5-5. Last game of the season for home court. All games in this conference are based on home court. Bellarmine doesn't show up. They get run out. Not run out, but they lose by 79-67. They're not. Come on, that's for a home. That's for a home playoff game, basically. Yeah, forget it. Lipscomb and Stetson is your 4-5. Should be a good game. EKU and Northern Alabama, probably around a 7 in this one. I'll lean Eastern Kentucky here. I mean, they beat Liberty, they beat Kennesaw. You beat the 2 number 1 seeds who are, 15-3 in conference. Kennesaw with the head-to-head win over Liberty, 88-81. But yet Liberty the favorite in conference play here to win it all, -220. I got to say, if I'm getting 400 on Kennesaw and they're home the whole time, I'll have to look to that. And I really don't think, I guess your outlier here would be Eastern Kentucky since they beat both of these teams already. Kennesaw did struggle. Queens beat them at home. They lost on their home court to Queens. So if Queens gets out of this, maybe we grab Queens as a nice little dog in round 2 there. Let's see here. Okay. Evan, looking at OKC money line after Kings double overtime. Yes, we like that spot. We like the Thunder there. Evan, yes. Ricky's only playing a Rangers King game is Kings with Copley and net, plus money on the money line with solid numbers sport to play. All I know is that if I got Elliott, New Yorker, resident New Yorker coming in here saying take Tampa Bay in regulation, it is definitely not a spot to take the Rangers. I wouldn't lay 140 anyway with the Rangers. I'd be like, it's got plus money. Let's go. Speaking of plus money, it's Moneyline Markel's in the house. Team money. I'm going to throw up if AD doesn't play. Ridiculous, but at least the NBA has been exciting. Yeah, exciting. Whatever. NBA. Trey over 2.5 for plus 115 on his 3-pointers. I mean, he should get. Trey's not turning. Trey Young's not shooting threes anymore. 3. I like it. Why not? Although I'm not a big NBA player prop guy, Chris. I'll let you know that. Michael said, I want to take the Nets on the money line. Embarrassing loss. That's why someone said they like the Hawks. I'm like, I'm really not loving it. They win with their new interim head coach. The Nets look terrible out of the gate off of the All-Star break. That's just about it's Brooklyn for me there. I didn't bet them again, and I got the Cavaliers in the chat because I did the free pick video yesterday for picks and parlays. But I didn't bet it. I didn't bet the Cavaliers. I'm not betting the Nets, although I lean a little on Nets. NBA, I got to wait for the playoffs, really. I'm like 13 and 16. I think I'm up $50, down $50 or something with NBA. No, thank you. Walk to get back on horse. That's what we do. That is what we do. Rick, the only thing I miss about this time of year is not leaving the colds for training camp. You like the cold? That's what you miss about the cold? You want the cold? Elliot loves FanDuel. It's all right. I enjoy FanDuel a little bit. MLB starting soon. Can't wait to use my perfect angles. Your lefty angles? Here we go. Lefty. Oh, Tampa's playing the Penguins. I thought, LA Kings. It's the Kings. I apologize, right? It's the Kings they're playing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Elliot. I'm confused. That's what happened. I wasn't looking at that. I was going, well, that's what happens. I'm talking about the wrong game. It happens sometimes. I got nobody, I don't have Tim to correct me here today. I'm on A&M. I think they have a shot at the tournament, though. Play good defense. Yes. I don't hate that. I think there's quite a few Big 12 teams that could be in the Final Four. So I don't think you go wrong. I grabbed that team because I was like, you know what? All right, it's a decent number. I think there's as crazy as the season has been this year with college basketball. I really only think there's maybe 6 or 7 teams are going to win, right? And I'm gonna eliminate Purdue off that. Okay, they were a number 1 team at times this year. Their in-game adjustments, they can't come back. So I'm gonna cross them off a team I don't want to play. UCLA is a team that I don't think anybody really realizes how good they are. Same with Arizona. You could think of you want to take a shot on Arizona. I think they're a really good team. And then you have Texas, Kansas, A&M. Really, I could see a Texas Tech. I can see a K-State. I can see any of those teams kind of making a run. Out of the Big 12. The Yotes plus 145 here at home. Why not, Maurice? I'm never saying no to plus dogs at home. Rangers staying off the Rangers today. They're playing the Kings. Yes, that's who they're playing. I messed up. And I'd say if somebody liked the Rangers, I said just do puck line. I don't want to lay 145. Team money. It's going to come time where the Nets will be a bet against team. They're a tricky team in the league. They are tricky because they have, a bunch of pieces they're trying to fit together off of trades. Golden Eagle. The Nets ATS will drop a probably 8 points on whoever they're playing. Yeah, but again, when you come off a bad game, you're still pros. You still got a little pride in yourself. You want to play better. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I mean, what? Hold on a second. I mean, 131 to 87. I mean, they had 30 points in the first half. And the only reason they got to 87 is because they had almost 40 in the fourth quarter. I mean, Chicago was covered by 49 points in this game. What are you doing? I can't. I mean, the game was basically a pick 'em. They were up 50. They better bounce back today. Cavs first half in and out. There you go. I like it. Troy Dallas Kenny. Call my shot like Babe Ruth. Cincy money line. Watch the money line parlay. You can have the points. I don't hate taking both of these. Now, I teased T Money here. He said yesterday it's going to be never in doubt. Washington out right there. And the, who's that? Cincy against Memphis. We could see that. I'm not a big Memphis Penny coach backer. Worth a shot. Absolutely. I think it's definitely worth a shot for you. Team Money, UCLA or Houston are the two teams that should roll through the tournament. They're most balanced. Yeah, they are, but we've seen both kind of lay eggs sometimes. Yes, we are. It's almost March, but let's not sell February short. We have ASUN tournament on Monday. Then we have, I got my games for Tuesday tournaments already circled here. Horizon League, Patriot League, and the Sun Belt. And the Sun Belt, I got some. Where's my odds on the Sun Belt already? I got matchups for Sun Belt already. Coastal and Arkansas State, and Texas State and Geo State, Georgia State there. Probably Texas State might be a 2-point fave. Coastal probably a pick'em type area. But if you look at the seeding here, Marshall is the third seed. They're favored to win at 210. Your number one seed, Southern Miss, is plus 500 behind James Madison 380 and Lafayette 330. So the number one seed is a plus 500 in this tournament. Elliot got food poisoning. Sorry to hear that. I didn't like the extras. It happens. Do I like Wichita State? I do like the Shockers, yes. Take them with the points here. What are we getting? 6 from Tulane? Grab it. Groovy. Good to see you, Groovy. Feel better, Elliot. Yes. See that crap yesterday, New Mexico game. Unreal. Was that the last shot at the end of the game in that one? We find fun ways to lose, David. That's for sure. When you're betting on games, the 3-pointers at buzzers, missed free throws to cover a half point with no time on the clock, making a free throw with 1.4 of a second on the clock, being up 10 with 40 seconds to go and losing, getting 4 or 5 points in overtime. It's what we do. It's what we do. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. Yeah, short card, which is good. Don't get too wrecked. Tournament starting up tomorrow. Late night Monday night, we'll come back with some ASUN talk again because that's tomorrow, and some Sun Belt action for Tuesday. And Horizon will touch on a couple of them, but I don't know. People just want to talk about NBA stuff on the overnight. Like, oh, who do you like tomorrow? And I want to try to keep up college hoops right now. It's tournament time, folks. Northwestern and Drake is what I got going on. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. That's it. All right, no comments. We're out of here. I'll see everybody tonight. Come back for late night money. Hope to see you.